We're getting situated here. What is going on this fine Saturday early afternoon, at least here on the East Coast, people? Rod J back in the house, actually chilling down here at one of my local spots to pop into, Buffalo Bob's. West Virginia game is on, but I'm not ready for that abuse today. Already down 14-0 and don't see it getting much better. So decided to come out, get some nice weather, crack open a cigar that I got here that I picked up. Got a big old glass of Bluegrass's Hefeweizen, Bluegrass out of Lexington. Cheers, Hans. Welcome, brothers. Been a while. Hopefully things are rolling well down in Miami. And so the cigar I picked up today, $7.75 as I take the tag. What's happening, Throttle? And it is diesel is what it says. So right there on the label, again, I don't smoke enough cigars to have any type of cigar game whatsoever, but it does say diesel, and looking forward to this one taste. I did pick up another one of the Maker's Mark cigars as well, which is a cool. So go ahead and get this baby opened up and sit back and enjoy. And what are you guys out there doing this Saturday, if anything? Anybody enjoying some nice beverages? Some people are probably just waking up, depending on where you're at. But on the East Coast, it is, what time is it? 12:48 right now. So, oops, drop the mic. Sort in a well-ventilated area, Diesel. It doesn't get much more ventilated than outside, Throttle. How's the road treating you? Are you traveling right now still? Everything is rolling well, thanks, bud. I'm hoping you're into. Yeah, definitely. Things are definitely doing okay. Can definitely say things can be a lot worse, but I'm living the life that's a good life thus far. Whoops, missed that one there. Now I left the hotel room being extra lazy. Some days are lazy days, all right. Cheers, Todd. What's going on, brother? Hey, hopefully your daughter's competition's going well. I thought you had something last night too, but maybe you were just going out last night. But if you're around later, you want to get that butt whooped in NBA 2K, just let me know. I have to tease Todd there because Todd whips my ass at Madden. So go ahead and check this beer out. We did football game. Bring it, son. Hey, you know where to find me. We need to play baseball, Todd. Get the baseball action going. That's a nice crisp Hefeweizen. Has a nice little bit of sweetness to it. Todd and Rod show. It could happen, Throttle. It could happen. Hefeweizen is a nice little sweet beer style. Nice little flavor to this one. Good amount of carbonation there. On a day like this where it's low 70s, it's a good day to be outside. West Virginia, like I said, is getting beat up right now, and I'm like, well, I'm going to take advantage of the weather while we still have it, which the weather has been crazy. One day it's up, one day it's down. I was telling one of the guys that's here, it's how people keep getting sick because all these fluctuations. I could have came out in shorts and a t-shirt today. I thought I was going to come out and be like jean type situation, and it's like it's almost too warm for what you would expect it. Got to go about to start again. So yeah, hot as fuck. Cheers. All right, tell Shannon and your daughter good luck. Tell Shannon said hello, and yeah, we'll catch up later if you're gonna be back at the house. So nobody else is drinking anything? Just me now, sucker. No, see, Donner's here, Whiskey Throttle. Donner's in the house now too, my friend. Y'all making me like George Thorogood. I drink alone. Nobody else has anything cracked open yet. Can't drink all day if you don't start early. I believe that's pretty much a rule. Cheers, Donner. And what's going on in your world today? Passes whiskey to Donner. Passes whiskey. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, this place is actually a nice legit spot to kick back, get some beer. This mug, if you've never seen it before, this is like a 25-ounce mug. And you get like the craft beer here, it's like $4 for a 25-ounce mug, which is unheard of in some of the places nowadays. You get like a 12-ounce of something, and it's like almost $10. Almost won, better start moving. Yeah, don't be a lazy bum. $25-ounce, yeah, yeah. Is it wrong to have a beer for breakfast? Nope. In fact, Dogfish Head made one about that just for that reason. Beer for breakfast can always work. Some beers make good brunch beers. I think back to when went to college at West Virginia. We used to start drinking like at 7 in the morning. I mean, for game day. I did say it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. You should start your day with a hearty breakfast full of grains. Exactly, right? Hey, what's up, Dutch? How you doing, my friend? Hopefully all is going well over there in the Netherlands. I'm still trying to parse through to get to some of your videos. Fine. I'm actually drinking one from Bluegrass Brewing here in Kentucky. It is their Hefeweizen that I'm actually drinking on right now. Pretty decent representation. Once in a while, I'll pick up their beers when I'm down that part of the state, but they had it on draft here, and a nice day for a Hefeweizen for sure. Yeah, definitely. It's got a good amount of a sweetness to it, a little bit of that kind of clove touch in there. They did a good job. Not overly carbonated, going down real easy. Actually surprised more people aren't out today. So nice. So I don't know if you guys caught the beer flow show. We were talking about it on Thursday. I was going to do a separate video on it, but I just find it hilarious that Anheuser-Busch is actually trying to sue Coors Miller about stealing their recipe on something. It's like, what kind of recipe does Budweiser have that people probably couldn't figure out, I guess? Or one to steal even, maybe. So Throttle, what do you have on your agenda once you roll out of bed today? Are you going into work, or you got the day off but you're just out of town? I thought you were going to try to maybe shoot over to Michigan. Did you get it? Are you going to still try to do that? Bud is just available over here. Yeah. I wonder if it tastes different over there though compared to here. Like people talk about how Heineken is different over there versus here, some of the other beers from other countries. I say the one thing that's bad about these Apple iPhones is the sun glare. They have not made a piece yet that you can put on the glare out, which sucks. You think with the technology they came up with something by now. I will say this cigar does have a nice draw on it. I don't know who makes Diesel, but it is a pretty decent one. But true Heineken Austin is tastes different. All best phones have been off-brand. Not had Bud yet. It'll be interesting. I mean, interesting to see if you do check it out. Be interesting to see what your thoughts on it are, especially being over there. And for those of you that didn't see when I did this one before, I said I picked up the other Maker's Mark. This is the Maker's Mark cigar here as well. And this one does come through with a nice bourbon lace on it. So looking forward to checking that out at some point in the next few days. Damn it. Sorry about that. My mic fell off again. Budweiser, a nice beer. Yeah, I mean, if you want like a lager, obviously Budweiser has stood the test of time. Joke about it because of all the craft beer stuff out there, but it's funny, like on some of those sites, you'll see people rate it so low, and it's like, it's not as bad as people actually rate it at. I just like to make fun of it just because it's Budweiser, but I've known to throw down a few buds in my time. Made with rice to felt the barley. Yeah, it's a cheaper product. It allows them more for the mass production of it. But some people don't want that rice taste or like that rice taste as well. People must like it, it wouldn't be right. Well, the liking it is a part of it, and then also I would say like the price point is a part too, because it is a macro, so you do get it relatively cheap versus some of the other like craft beers and stuff like that and everything. But yeah, Bud Light, people like it. It's the top seller in the country. Actually, it was the top seller. I think Modelo is like the top selling beer now in America, which was a little surprising, but I like a Modelo once in a while. Usually I have a Modelo when I'm at a Mexican restaurant eating, or like a Chipotle. Which back in the day, at least here, Chipotle used to make the best margaritas back in the day, and then they kind of started cutting stuff, I think, to make them less strong. But you used to be able to go in there and get a couple margaritas, and you would feel the tequila. Nothing but blue skies and clouds today. So Throttle, are you back posting anything on your channel at all? Anything you got going on? I mean, with work, I know it's taken away from that, but didn't know if you had anything upcoming as well. Sounds dubious. Oops, let me see here. I bet Buttermilk Light sells far more. Nah, I mean, there was a report that came out from earlier this year for 2018. I'll say Bud Light lost its spot. It fell to like number 3, I think. I think Miller Lite might have been the other one up there, but Modelo was up there, and I know Corona was up there as well, which I've never been a big Corona fan at all. I've never seen a giant display of Modelo at Walmart. I've seen some displays about Modelo, but not like a giant one either. But Modelo is pretty much in a lot of spots here where we're at in Kentucky for sure. I think it's going to depend on the region and the market, and obviously demographics play into it. So where you have a maybe heavier Mexican influence, you might see more Modelo being shown there. Bud's going to be everywhere. Yeah, yeah, it's a good beer. Dos Equis is a solid beer too. If you want like something like a lager, I like that. I mean, when I went to Cancun a couple years ago, I mean, I drank some of the Dos Equis there, and it was decent. I actually liked. It was like National Bohemian, I think, from Mexico was kind of my favorite one from the Mexican beers I had, but I couldn't locate any of the craft beers. I have not seen a beer at Walmart for the first time in Ontario. I've seen beer at Walmart for the first time in Ontario, not like this back home. Yeah. Now our Walmart, which I don't go to Walmart much because I'm not a big fan of Walmart or some of the stuff they do, but sometimes there's a rare occasion where I need to go to one, and they actually have mostly macro beer selection. They don't have a lot of craft beers, but I heard of other places that do have more craft beer selection. So depending on where you're at, I guess. I'm in the middle of the country. Whoops. Let's see here. I'm in the middle of the country, and there are billboards in Spanish over in Watertown. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we have. I'm being here in Kentucky and Ohio. I don't know if there's much Spanish. I don't think there's any Spanish signs I've seen as much. But anytime you call anything now, it's like one for English, two for Spanish. Just about for any company, I think, nowadays. So, which is cool. I wish I would remember all the Spanish I learned back in the day. I took like 3 years of Spanish and didn't know any Spanish people when I took it back in high school and my freshman year of college, and can still read it some, can still read French some as well, but didn't know any French people. But it was fun to learn new languages. I can't believe how nice it is today. It's a pretty good beer, though. I'm actually digging it. When I was inside, they had another one from Rhine Guys. It was called Slangria. It was done with pomegranate and some other stuff. And I guess it was trying to be a knockoff of the sangria, but yeah, I wasn't feeling as much. It was a nice tart beer, I guess, for what they were going for, but as much as I like sours, that one didn't fit me as much. Paper peeling a little bit off this cigar. Should have dressed like you today. I didn't know it was going to be this warm out here.
Sweetie's day with her, I'd have been riding.
Yeah. Would have been a good day for riding. Real good day.
Tomorrow, so I'll ride tomorrow.
Yeah. Then Monday will probably be shitty again, back to work.
Yeah, we get rain Monday.
Yeah.
We get rain tonight today too, but tomorrow's supposed to be nice. Supposed to be 72 and like this.
Let's see here. Trying to adjust the camera so I can see. See, I wish you could click this thing and have all the messages left out here, but they come in and they go out like within a few seconds. So,
They took the umbrellas in.
yeah, they did take the. Yeah. Yep.
Still not doing too bad, considering November is just around the corner.
No. Yeah, a couple weeks out from Halloween now.
They've had a couple of shitty Halloweens. Let's see if they get a good one.
Yeah.
Last year it rained.
Yeah.
We set aside the garage, made them come up to the garage.
Well, with this bad weather, they get extra candy for the effort.
We went through $80 worth of candy last year, even though it rained.
Yeah.
Well, they were lined up. The year before that, it was really cold.
Yeah. I remember when that was cold too.
So let's see if they get a good one this year.
Yeah.
They've had two shitty ones. I'd like to see a nice one.
No doubt. And this cigar is going down pretty good. I'm actually digging this one. Anybody else watching that's into cigars, any type of cigars you guys really like to sit back and enjoy and kick back with? I need to get some more recommendations. I know, I think it was Royal Naz was giving me some he was saying to check out, but I haven't checked them out as of yet. So nobody else is drinking anything yet? What are y'all doing? Let me see. Hey, Alex, what's going on? Came in. So for here, for the draft that I'm actually drinking, to get another one here in a second, it's 25 ounce. It's like $4.25 or something. It's crazy cheap on what you get for the craft beer prices here. So this is like one of my local spots near the house. You drinking anything right now? Let me know, my friend. I was mentioning earlier, you go to some places to get beer, you get a 12 ounce draft and it's like almost $10. Come here, I get like a 25 ounce and it's just over $4. That's a Raw J deal right there, my friends. But it's funny because last time I was here, I was even talking with Catherine, the bartender, and we were like, yeah, these are really cheap what you get versus other places. So if they're good with it, I'm good with it. Doing well. Excellent. Living the Jersey life, my friend. Hey, hopefully you guys are staying dry up there, Alex. I think you guys are supposed to get some rain from that tropical storm pushing up your guys' way. Hopefully it doesn't ruin any of your weekend activities. I missed your food with Alex Friday last night. It looks like you guys were doing oatmeal from what I saw. I'll have to go back and check you guys out. Last night I did a pop-up live review, which was actually on a pretty decent beer too, out of Colorado. Yeah, oatmeal. Did you guys just bring different oatmeal brands, or did you guys do a certain oatmeal? I think I might do one of those silent stream networking things tonight on the channel. I'm debating. I was watching one last night. I think I might do something like that. I was watching Dad's Barbecue, and he was doing a nice little stream, playing music and had some video. I was like, that's a pretty cool idea. I might do one tonight, but I may do it as like a old school hip hop type one. Different flavor or different brands of oatmeal. All right. So you guys are able to mix up the oatmeal. I haven't had oatmeal in a while. I remember being, when I was younger, not a huge fan of oatmeal, but kind of like cream of wheat. I don't know why, but cream of wheat was okay, but oatmeal I was not a fan of as a kid for whatever reason. Younger kid. Once I became an older kid, then I was like okay with oatmeal. What's your food going to be next week, Alex, when you do the show? By the way, do you know what you're going to do? Steady as she goes. So, mister, you're not drinking anything yet, or? Cream of wheat. Yeah, cream of wheat was the thing back in the day. All right. Not yet. Okay. So curious. I mean, where is everybody from that's kind of watching the channel? I mean, if you want to say the state you're from, I know Alex is New Jersey, but just kind of curious where everybody's coming in from this morning. Oh, you know what, Alex? I was about to say, that's so funny. I was going to say you guys should do like a wings thing, like BW3 or something. Everybody gets their best flavor or something like that. But chicken wings is pretty interesting. So you can do homemade chicken wings, or people bringing different chicken wings. I take mess. I have to wait until night. If you gotcha. Yeah, you don't want to mix that up. You got to know. You got to know when you can enjoy it for sure. It's like when I hurt the wrist, which the wrist is actually getting a lot better. I still can't lift weights fully yet, but they gave me pain medicine, and it's kind of like I couldn't drink for a couple of weeks, but I was taking that, and my work crew brought me some beers to actually try to get better with, and it's like I had to wait to get better before I could start getting into them. What's the other beers you got in there?
Oh my god, I wanted to tell you, I don't know how you feel. So Braxton, they have their Grater's Pumpkin Pie.
Is that on tap in there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll get one of those. I haven't really have a pumpkin. Yeah, tall's fine. Thanks, Catherine. About to get that Grater's Pumpkin Pie, y'all. Just bringing in different chicken wings. That's all. Maybe next week then I got a deep fryer at home, so I make my own chicken. Not deep fryer, air fryer. So I make my own chicken wings. So maybe I'll make a batch of chicken wings and join your show if you got room next week, Alex. Let me know. That if you don't got an air fryer, by the way, air fryers are the bomb for making wings and different stuff, fries, whatever. Whoops, dropped the mic again. I definitely recommend an air fryer for anybody that likes to do stuff like that. Oh, that was fast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Got it?
Got it. Which at first when I got the air fryer, my wife had got it. I wasn't as big on using it, but ever since I started messing around with it, and it was actually because I was watching some of the guys that do the cooking channels, and what they were doing with the air fryers, okay, I'll start messing around with it, and now I use it like once or twice a week. Got some relaxing music playing here too. Makes perfect for the day right now, just to kick back. So here's a question: has anybody else watching seen the Joker movie yet? Have you guys checked that out at all? Gonna have some ciders tonight. Magnets. All right. I haven't had a cider in a while. I do enjoy them from time to time. I'm looking forward to you joining me on my panel. That would be awesome, Roger. Yeah, definitely, Alex. I'll pick up some wings later this week, probably that Friday, and then I can air fry them to do something for the show. I actually started I put it out there to start a food channel, but I haven't launched it really yet. I want to maybe start doing some different things along those lines and sharing some stuff. Although on this channel, I did show the recipe of the beer chili I usually make when it gets a little more cooler. I wonder if I can use some beer in a sauce for the wings for Alex's show. Maybe I can do something like that and make some beer wings. See how those turn out. Thinking. That might be something to do. If I get the right kind of stout, I can put that in the sauce. My box shield might be blocking it a little bit. But I'm trying to stay up on the comments as they come in. So anybody got any college team today? Anybody you're rooting for to win their games today? Anybody you're watching on the college football scale? The food channel code, I think it is, because I kept it original, right? I think it's Rajay Food Ventures. I think just like BeerVentures, I think it's Rajay Food Ventures. If not, I can definitely get that to you, Alex. But thanks, Alex. I may just go ahead and do that as well and give that a shot. I always enjoy cooking with beer. I haven't done anything really in a while with, but you got beer batter if you're doing like some fish or fries. You can make the beer batter and make it for like if you're going to do like the deep frying of it and stuff. So how about them Buckeyes? The Buckeyes are pretty solid. They're pretty solid. It's I look and if you guys haven't checked out again, I'll put it out there. Alan's Beer and Gaming. So Alan's Beer and Gaming, his channel, every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'm part of their panel. We talk sports. I talk mostly college football, but they do college and pro. Although this past Tuesday was all college football. Make sure you check it out and subscribe to his channel as well. But the Buckeyes are one of those teams that can definitely have a great shot of getting into that Final Four, I think, for the playoffs. Hey, Ginger, how you doing? Welcome. Hopefully all is going well. Out here enjoying some nice weather on this fine Saturday. We went from earlier in the week being kind of in the 50s. Seriously, I had to turn the heat on yesterday at the house because it got down so cold. And today, I could almost put on air conditioning. It's weird how this weather is just flipping. And the other thing, too, I'll say on here, as people are popping in, make sure you guys are checking out everybody else's channel as well. He said, Ginger said, it is Rob. No, actually, it is Rod. It's Rajay BeerVentures. But that's all right. I get a lot of typos that pop up from time to time. As you see other people in the comments, if they got a channel, check them out. You can hit the 3 dots next to their name, and you can actually see what they have to offer as well on their channel. So a lot of good things there. Yeah, there too as well, right? This weather is just jumping around like crazy. I need like a glare blocker, like those old back in the day blue blockers that people wear for the sun, like a glare blocker for iPhone so you can see stuff not being blocked out. Has anybody seen the thanks Rob J. Has anybody seen the Joker yet? Anybody seen the Joker movie? And up in Canada, it was 9 there. Oh, 19 there. Okay. Yeah. Now, 19 Celsius, I'm thinking, which would put it like at 50-something Fahrenheit, maybe? I'm not up to speed on my metric system as much. Which maybe at some point we'll join the rest of the world and get out of the imperial system and go to the metric system. Since we're like really the main country and only country really still doing it. I don't know why we just don't switch over to the metric system on most stuff anyway. Just seemed like it'd be easier. It's almost like we're just not doing it because we just don't want to do it now. Yeah, I watched the Michigan game and Penn State game tonight. That should be interesting, but I don't think there's much of a chance for Michigan pulling that one out. Did you make those drunken gummy bears and vodka for 5 days? Oh, you know what? I forgot all about that. 66 Fahrenheit is 19. Okay, so I was off by a little bit there. No, I forgot all about those. And you know what? I'm glad you reminded me. I think I'm going to try that because I'm going to pick up some gummies. So all I need to do, right, is take the gummies, soak them in vodka and put them in the freezer for like 5 days. I think that's a great idea to do. Alex, hey, it was nice talking to you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. All right, Alex, you too, brother. Get out there and have some fun. Go out there and have a Wawa shorty for me. I do miss my Wawa. I want a Wawa shorty. Covered in a glass tray. So take the gummies, put them in the glass tray, pour the vodka in, and sit that in the freezer for 5 days. I can definitely go ahead and give that a try. I haven't had vodka in a while, and I do like gummies. Stir every couple days. Okay. Look at that. You should have a recipe video. You know what? Maybe I'll make a video and I'll credit it to you, mister, on the gummy, making frozen gummies, and then kind of do it over a period of a week so that people can check it out. Or gin. I do like gin. I do have gin at the house, so gin could work. I've got a barrel-aged gin that's pretty tasty. maybe I should make them, right? Because it's oops, I lost my thing here. Give me 1 second. Got to get back to where I was. Maybe because it is October, I make some of those and I take them in the office, and people can eat them as candy, not realizing because it's Halloween month, there might be a little alcohol in those. I might get in trouble for that though. I bet I had the most popular candy though in the office that day. But this bluegrass Hefeweizen was definitely solid. Oh, let me see here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back here because I missed some of that. Sturdy couple. Oh, fridge, not the freezer. Okay. So I put them in the fridge. And so I'll be watching for you for a second here. Your screen is black, just to let you know. It is black right now? All right, let me see. Oh, you know what? My bad. I hit a wrong button and it's flipped over. Thanks, Alex. I didn't realize that happened where it blacked out there. Appreciate it, brother. Trying to see all this stuff here as I go through. I hit a wrong button. We did them in gummy worms. Have you ever done them in the gummies that are like the sour gummies? So maybe the sour gummies with the vodka as well. You get like a lemon flavor vodka and put them in sour gummies. I bet that would be pretty tasty. That might be something to check out to do as well. Oh, losing my Fitbit here. All right, brother. Thanks, Alex. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, thanks again on that. I'm sitting here trying to fight through the thing. I didn't even notice that I flipped over. Not tried that one. See, there you go. See, there's another thing that you can try, maybe with the sours, if you like sour. But this Blue Stallion Hefeweizen, pretty decent. So now, that's a good idea. Thanks. I get them once in a while, mister. Once in a while. So right now, Catherine brought me another one here. This right here, because I haven't had many pumpkin beers this year. Peter's pumpkin pie that they have on draft as well. So, going to check this baby out. Pretty good, pretty good. It's got a nice pumpkin spice to it. It's not overly done with the pumpkin filler like some pumpkin beers are. It's got a nice refreshing quench to it as well. Thanks, Rod. I must go for a while. I need to pick up my ciders. Yeah, make that run, my friend. Cheers, mister. And like I said, I might do a stream later tonight, depending on when I do that. So if you're around, check it out. Of course, for everybody jumping in, make sure you hit the alarm bell that you can see when it's notified when I do put up the live streams in case you're missing them here and there. And of course, thanks for all the thumbs up. Thumbs ups are always appreciated. Let's see, right now it is 1:30, so I'll probably go here for maybe about another half hour more or so. My wife is actually next door at the little salon place, so she goes there and I come here. We each have our own little pleasures. I'm going to upload some other reviews later today as well with some of the beers I have. So right now, as far as beer, like what beer styles are people drinking right now? What are you guys drinking out there at this time? Are you guys all into the pumpkin beers? Are you drinking still some of the Oktoberfest beers? Are you drinking ciders like Mister right now? What kind of styles? Are you still kind of stuck in the IPA wheel, drinking all the IPAs out there? Literally at home right now, in my beer cellar, I have 115 beers, and only one of those is an IPA. I've kind of trying to steer away from some of the IPAs so I can drink some of the other styles out there. I feel like the IPAs are just being overdone too much that I'm missing out on other stuff that I want to try. So. On the way over here earlier, I saw one shoe in the street. Why is there always only one shoe in the street? Like, you never see a pair of shoes like something happened. There's only always one shoe. Who does not pick up that other shoe they actually need? That's just one of those questions of life. It's like, how do I lose a sock in the dryer? I know they all went in the dryer. How am I short a sock? It's one of those things that happen. This has been one of the smoothest smoking cigars I've actually had. I mean, it's really good. I'm starting to realize the difference between the cheaper cigars and a one. All right, I'm back. And I took it off the Wi-Fi, which seemed to be causing issues, which Wi-Fi should work. I mean, it's Wi-Fi, so. See if I missed anything here in the chat. It looks like I'm all caught up there. All right, so hopefully it looks like I'm coming back in okay now that we're back live again. I decided to come back with the beard again after I shaved it for a bit, so kind of like to fluctuate between beard or no beard. I had some people say no beard. I had some people that say go with the beard. So kind of a mixed bag. All right, looks like I'm back and you guys are coming back in now. So cool. pretty much done with that cigar. That, my friends, was a good cigar. Like I said, I don't know who made that one. It just said Diesel on it. So, a nice one there. Get into the Graders Braxton Pumpkin Beer some more. If you guys are drinking pumpkin beers, do you guys have any favorite pumpkin beers you like to enjoy out there? Have you come across one that you thought was kind of your favorite thus far? I know usually Warlock is one of my favorites from Southern Tier. That's off the stout that they do that one. But this one is actually pretty tasty. Pretty good carbonation. You can see the bubbles there. So it's a pretty looking amber color beer. Got to figure what I'm going to eat for lunch at some point. Jersey Mike's is out here by us, which makes a nice sub. Might wait back till we get closer to the house though, and just grab some Mickey D's. Speaking of fast food, what is your favorite fast food spot? Are you a McDonald's fan? Are you a Burger King fan? What about Wendy's? KFC? Is there a fast food place that is your favorite? I'm just asking random stuff here because I like to know random things. Anybody got any big plans for today to get out and do anything? Or just relax, make it a nice relaxing Saturday? Oh, now I'm getting a nice little breeze too. That actually is nice. Oh, nice. Somebody just came down the road with like basically a ZZ Top truck from back in the day. So for those of you that actually also, I saw some of the people do watch the gaming I was doing on the channel. If you do like the gaming videos, I did do the gaming channel separate, which is now Rod J Beer Gaming. So if you like gaming, you can check out that channel as well to see those videos. Looking forward to next week and the new Call of Duty coming out, so I'll probably put up a lot of videos of that. So I scrolled through my Apple Watch here, checking some emails. Man, this is nice. I can't believe I'm the only one outside right now. A late, nice day in the fall. I think we turn clocks back like in a couple of weeks, I believe. Daylight savings time. Although at this point in my life, I almost feel like we're past daylight savings time. Do we still need to do daylight savings time? I mean, it was created for the farmers, but it seems like we have so much technology now. There's farmers that farm in the middle of the night. So do we need daylight savings time still? I don't think we really do. I'm getting these late emails that are popping up on my phone here. Hell's no to daylight saving times, right? You can travel around the world to different spots like you are. I'm living through you, brother. You're like over in Germany right now, I believe, right? That's freaking awesome. Some good beers in Germany. Who's Kentucky playing today?
I don't even remember. I'm Buckeye.
Oh, you're more Buckeye. Okay, I saw you the Kentucky gear.
Well, basketball.
Basketball, yeah. Well, that'll be here shortly.
Well, they had their blue and white scrimmage yesterday.
Is tip-off next weekend? That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, so we're right there.
My Buckeyes did good last night.
Did they really have a hard challenge?
Yeah, but we need them to continue to play like that.
Yeah. Well, they're beating the people they're supposed to beat, so.
We got Wisconsin next week.
Yeah, that'll be the battle. That'll be a battle for sure.
They do what they've been doing to all the other teams to Wisconsin.
What may hurt
good.
Yeah. What may be hurting them at the end of the year might be that Michigan is not doing as well, because I think they would beat Michigan.
Penn State play today.
They'll play today. I mean, if Michigan were to beat Penn State, that'll be huge if they beat them when they play them. But the way Michigan's playing, they're so inconsistent.
The Buckeyes are kind of like a freaking whole package right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to find a flaw in their game.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. I thought this was the year that Michigan might beat Ohio State, but
I don't see it.
I don't see it now. No, but I don't know what Harbaugh and them were doing, but
I bet Georgia's wanting to kick herself.
Oh, Georgia really tripped over that one. Oh, that kicker last week too. Not that it was all in the kicker, because Georgia should have handled South Carolina.
The Ohio State quarterback came from Georgia.
Yeah.
I bet they were really hating that.
Yeah.
Because they never really gave him a shot.
Yeah, well, they were all big on Jake Fromm there.
Yeah, but I bet they're saying,
Jake Fromm was always a good game manager, but he never really seemed like that next player to get you to that other level, right?
He continues to play the way he is. He's going to be a Heisman candidate.
For Ohio State? Oh, yeah, Ohio State, yeah. Well, the running back, what is it, J.B. Barrett, I believe? Yeah, he's tearing it up, too.
Yeah. I mean, they got good receivers, the line,
yeah.
Stat.
I tell you what, though, this year LSU might have something for Alabama.
I'd love to see
They are man among boys playing out there.
They ain't played nobody really.
They're Cupcake City still.
Well, that's because they picked their
Yeah. Well, the way it's set up now, they can lose to Georgia. I mean, not Georgia. They can lose that game against them, and still both will get in, them and LSU.
Georgia can still both in there.
I don't think Georgia has enough to get back into it, though. They'd have to beat Alabama and win win the SEC, but I don't know if they can do that.
I thought Georgia was really good at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. An interesting team on the outside looking in, though, is actually that Oregon team getting ramped up again.
Yeah.
I mean, they stumbled first game of the year, but they've got a good squad.
Auburn ain't all that bad, neither.
Yeah. And Auburn, Alabama is always an interesting game. Throw the records out. That's just a rivalry. They get after each other.
I'm curious about that Penn State-Michigan game today.
Well, you know what the NCAA was. They went Oklahoma against Alabama, so Jalen Hurts can go against his old team.
Penn State wins against Michigan. It's going to be a big game against. And if Ohio State wins,
Yeah.
it's going to be a big game against Ohio State and Penn State.
Yeah.
And Ohio State's beat them the last couple of years.
Yeah, Ohio State's right in there, like that 4th, 5th position or so, because you figure, even though Clemson's probably not going to play anybody, they're going to want Clemson in it because they were the champion. So it's kind of like, you got to have them in there to beat them. To win it, you got to beat the champion.
But they've squeaked by on a couple of their games.
In the NCAA, they went them sales and they went those tickets, and they put Clemson as a number 4 seed at the worst, you know.
Everybody said they shouldn't be number 2.
Yeah. Well, in the rankings, they fell to like number 3 or 4, right? I believe.
But they're barely squeaking by some of their games. And
Yeah.
still keeping them there.
Well, they might consider that kind of.
In Ohio State, third, fourth.
Yeah.
Just bouncing them. and they're blowing out their teams.
Yeah. But that adds that extra chip to the shoulder for Ohio State, though, to prove they need to be there. Because you got Oklahoma's out there as well. You got Oklahoma, you got Clemson. Possibly you'll have Alabama, LSU, and then that puts a crunch on Ohio State. Because, like I said, if Alabama, LSU, whatever one loses, they may still try to put them into the Final Four. Because we know how it's tilted towards the SEC.
I think Alabama needs to be tested.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think if they can get them a couple good games and some good good teams, and if they end up losing both of them, that's when they should not favor them no more.
Yeah, that's easier said than done now. That's because NCAA knows their money in the bank.
Like my Big Ten.
Yeah.
Big Ten's always got a tough conference.
Mm-hmm.
And they just don't want to recognize it as much.
Yeah. There's they kind of get put on the back end on that.
UC, if they'd get out of that fucking shitty ass conference they're in and get into a good conference, they might be a good contender team.
UC should have been in the Big 12 when they were trying to get out. I would love to have, because I went to school at West Virginia, so I would love to have that West Virginia UC rivalry again, and they wouldn't let them in for whatever reason. I don't know if it was they didn't feel like the money or the dollars were there or what, but they should have been in the Big 12.
UC's never going to get a championship in that conference.
Not in that conference, no.
Yeah, they're never going to.
Yeah. UC's got a good squad. I mean,
they're coming on now, but
yeah.
I still think that conference they're in is too weak.
No, that was American East or whatever. It's like,
There's
yeah.
no.
Although they're in there with Temple, right? Although Temple's playing good ball, yeah.
There's no real big teams in there.
Yeah.
All they're ever going to get is a nice bowl, and that's it.
Yeah. Take your check and go on.
That's where my stepdad went to school at.
UC, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He loves UC, and they say, yeah, you boys ain't going nowhere. You're in a fucking weak-ass conference.
Right.
Whatever.
True. Let's see here. Talking a little sports talk here at the bar. Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on? Cheers to Santa Cruz. It's been a while. Good to have you here, my friend. I was just talking to one of the guys here. We were talking a little about sports on the college football front. And let me see here. I think I missed a couple other comments. Too bad Brady left Michigan and killed Patriots, right? Yeah. Oops, wrong button. Let's see if I missed any other comments here. Yeah. Good old Brady at Michigan. Yeah, back in the day. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go meet her in. Make sure you go good night all because he's overseas in Germany, so he's going to get to bed. Look forward to catching you guys later. Like I said, I may do a live stream later tonight. Thanks for everybody that joined in. I look forward to catching everybody later. Cheers, everybody.